Hi guys, how are you? So today I am Cheshta Agarwal, basically the marketing director at Crimson Club, and we're about to go live with Nikhil Thampi, the most amazing Bollywood designer and altogether a designer that we know. So I'm just gonna add him, and oh great, I think he's already joined. Let me just add him, and I think it's time to talk about our collection and actually dive into the other realm. So give me a moment, please. So I'm just gonna wait for him. Now, guys, it's a challenge. Let's see how. Oh, hi!
I have a surprise for you. I'm wearing a printed shirt, Cheshta. Can you believe it?
Oh my God, you're wearing a printed shirt.
I'm wearing the printed shirt. How are you?
I'm good. You're giving me very much vibes. Like I must take you to Hawaii right away.
Oh, please take me. I need a holiday more than anyone right now. It's the most important thing. How are you doing?
Yes, I am good. I'm so excited about the collection. And pardon me if
I'm so happy too. Can't hear you.
I'm saying, please pardon me if my phone continually buzzes while we go live. From people that gushing over the kind of stuff you kind of done now. So
That is
I mean,
amazing to hear. That's amazing to hear.
so guys, I will come with your questions and I don't know if you take this forward. Three things that we've been doing since 2018.
Cheshta, you're not audible. I can't hear you at all, Cheshta. You're cracking.
Give me a moment.
You're audible.
Am I good now?
Yes, much better. Much better.
Awesome. Please let me know whenever you can't hear me.
For
And
sure. For sure.
yeah. So I'm just saying what we've been talking about it since 2018.
Wow. So we met first in 2018. We started working in 2019. The collection was ready in 2020, but then obviously the pandemic hit and we took a creative decision, good for the business, to launch it on a later date. And to all our hard work, I think it's paid off. I think the timing is really perfect to launch this collection. Is now when people are open to traveling, people are open to exploring the other side and tired of being locked up. So basically, this was the right time. Whatever says, it's in the destiny. Whatever's supposed to happen, it's supposed to happen. So finally, we are here. After 3 years of waiting on this collection, we are here. And the response has been out of this world. And I can't thank each and every one whoever joined us and on social media to support us, because this was a pre-pandemic project. And yes, we were very nervous about it. Cheshta and I know we've had sleepless nights. We've spoken like till way hours of the day discussing the next step of action. But I hope you are happy, Cheshta. What's your take?
So, first of all, guys, I must tell you that on a very personal level, I have been gushing over Nikhil Thampi at this. I think ever since I got to know fashion and what, because in India we've only seen weddings, we've only seen Indian clothing, and then first time he put out his show and I was like, dude, this is what I'm saying. And so
Cheshta,
that,
I'm sorry. Cheshta, you're really badly cracking. Only few words are coming out. Is there a better area that you can go? A better Wi-Fi connection somewhere? You're completely cracking.
oh my god. Hi, I'm still chatting to you guys.
This no, you're still cracking. Do you want to reconnect? I'm sorry, guys. I think we have a technical problem. You want to reconnect, Cheshta?
Let me just move and see if something else works.
Yeah.
Um, oh my god. Maybe guys, wait. Is it better? But like, I think if
Much
I
better. Much better. Much better. Yes.
okay, I think I've been too lazy on holding my phone. Maybe that's the reason. So I'll have to probably hold my phone in my hand. So wow, Nikhil, I'm so jealous. You can like talk so nicely, and I'll have to like hold my phone in the hand and talk.
Oh God, this is 10 years of practice. 10 years of practice. So like, yeah, yes,
I'll
let's
take a
start.
lifetime to do so. Yeah. So guys, okay, first of all, let me tell you.
No, you're almost there.
Great. So yeah. with Nikhil, let me tell you, ever since I understood fashion, I think I've loved everything that Nikhil has done on a very, very personal level. He's been one of the designers. By the way, I call him the Christabel Balenciaga of India. Let me tell you guys, because he
Oh,
understands.
that's the biggest compliment. That's the biggest compliment and a lot of responsibility. But thank you
But
so
that's
much.
true. I mean, listen, you've already walked onto all the responsibility that was possibly required. So, yeah, guys, working with him has been, a delight, a pleasure. I think I came to Bombay from Delhi to meet him for this collaboration, and I was very clear. I was like, if Nikhil's gonna work with us, we're gonna do it. Otherwise, all design collaborations have to wait. And I think we had a
Oh,
meeting, and 2 days
wow.
later, he was like, "Yes, Cheshta, let's go on." And finally, we're here. How was
See,
your
for me, it's
experience?
always been the vibe. See, for me, it's always been the vibe. I didn't even know you before 2018, and today it feels like we've like been in a friendship since I don't know how many years. So it's just all about the connection, the way you came with so much positivity and so much of confidence in our brand. So we were like, let's give it a try. What's going to happen? There's no harm in it. I believe in my work. I believe in the brand that you have, and the fact that you gave an emerging designer like us such a big opportunity and so much of faith, that itself shows us so much that you are so evolved. The brand is so evolved. Otherwise, a lot of brands are very nitty gritty about their brand DNA, have to be stuck to the particular realm of what they do. So that's why with this collaboration, because you gave me the freedom, you told me, I remember the word you told me, Nikhil, the sky is the limit. And to an extent, that was the inception point of the collection, and that's where we came up with. Cheshta, I think you're frozen.
No,
Cheshta,
no,
you're frozen.
I am here.
I can't see you. You're frozen completely.
Oh God, this is so.
I
No,
know
I
this
am
happens quite a
here.
bit.
I am here. I've heard
You
everything that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Please go
Oh,
ahead.
fabulous. Okay, then I'll
Yeah.
continue. So basically, your faith and your team's faith, Crimson Club has complete faith on us, which was a big affirmation for me and my team that we are doing something correct, and with this collaboration to do something even more forward, even more like just like text us and test us and push our boundaries to go away from our comfort zone and do something which is unexpected from Nikhil Thampi for Crimson Club. And I think this whole marriage of two brands have come up together beautifully. I remember I was debating and not very sure about going in the print direction, to which you and Uncle very confidently told me, "Go for it. What's the harm? Let us at least try it out." So these kind of affirmation that you guys gave us pushed us to cross the limit, and so that's why the name The Other Realm. I know a lot of people have been talking about it and really
Everyone's
appreciating.
asking. Yes,
That's
very.
amazing, right? That's amazing
Yes.
because it has so many different connotations that comes together. For me, it was the departure from what I used to do to what I should be doing up ahead. So for me, that was a departure from one realm to the other. So I just thought this whole collection shows how our brand has evolved in the last 10 years, from being a very niche clientele oriented brand to like doing collaborations like Crimson Club, where we reach a larger audience and become a household name. And I would really want the world to celebrate, because for us, as a Nikhil Thampi woman, we tend to give her an entire wardrobe and not just one or two pieces from different collections. So that's why for us, at any given opportunity, it's our right as an artist to really push our boundaries and do something different, still keeping the DNA intact. So even if you see this collection, there's a lot of adventurous styles, a lot of cool prints, but still it's in the very safe zone where people can connect, relate, and still very commercially viable.
So you've spoken a lot about the Nikhil Thampi woman and how you've
Yeah.
kind of blended that. I like to
Yes.
believe it was quite a thing for you to even do menswear, because I remember you were so
Oh,
excited. You were like,
absolutely.
so why don't you take
Absolutely.
us through your journey about doing the menswear also, and how did you come up
See,
with?
I'll be very honest here, okay? There's no Miss India answer. For me, it's going to be I was selfish. I loved the prints. I wanted to wear those clothes. So I told my team this collection is going to be a very self indulgent collection. So every menswear that you have seen is something that I have personally tested and tried,
So you're
and
your
I
own
love
muse.
the direction. I beg
Basically,
pardon,
you're
being
your own muse.
absolutely selfish. I'm going to be absolutely selfish and say I wanted new clothes because my team never makes me new clothes. So I was like, let's just go ahead with this. This is the right time to step ahead and show the 2.0 version. So yeah, that was it. Menswear is, see, right now, as you know, and even you educated us really well, menswear market is really evolving. People are now stepping away from the cliche and the safe zone. Men are trying to experiment and push their boundaries to express themselves through clothing. Hence, even the print that we have done, though it looks very loud, but it's very relatable. You will not stand out in a crowd for the wrong reasons. The print is very interactive. You can, when anyone noticing the print will actually spend a couple of minutes to observe the print, understand what the print is all about. So that interaction in two people is extremely important. So that's why the whole menswear range came up, and I thought it's turned out tremendously well. I am
Of course.
selfish, so I am using all of it.
Yes, so guys, now you know if you want to have some great design aesthetic on yourself, you know where to shop clothes from. Obviously.
Awesome.
Also, Nikhil, tell me something. You've come up with a series of prints in this. There's polka dot, then there is constellation, and then you've mixed the solids along with
Yeah.
those things. And how, like obviously there's a design element to them. And these days, what happens with the fast fashion market? People end up mistaking the fact that, oh, these are just going to be trendy. How long are they going to
True.
last? And we've been talking about how these pieces transcend seasons, they transcend trends. Why don't you take us to that journey a little more?
That is actually there. I need to compliment you and the brand to even understand what my vision was about conscious fashion ethics. This is a big conversation. A lot of brands are following it. Even for us, we wanted to do a collection, which is we just didn't want to keep producing collections after collection, which actually goes nowhere. That's why we have done a 30-piece collection, which has been divided in such a way that the brand can create capsule collections and drop it every month and relevant for the entire year. So if you have launched it today, this collection will be available in bits and pieces throughout the year so that the print doesn't get redundant. Even if the print is not extremely powerful, not overpowering, it's a very eternal print which can also work 5 years down the line. So these prints are, in a way, an investment print kind of a collection where you can buy it and wear it 10 years down the line, but still not be out of trend. Because somewhere or the other, prints and fashion takes a cycle which keeps repeating itself in every 5 or 10 years. Right now, we are in a place where we are so uncertain about the future. So the safest place we feel is to go back to nostalgia. That's when this kind of a collection, when we came, though this collection was a pre-pandemic project, but eventually with the time we've passed, this is the right time to launch it now, because now is when people can connect to the past, appreciate the past to know and navigate themselves to the future. So that was the whole logic behind this whole range.
Thank you so much. Also, Nikhil, we've been talking, like, people say, oh, polka dots are so common. And like you and I know how the twist that you've given to polka with the neon
True,
print and with the
true.
constellation. Why don't you tell people more about that? Because, it's like you've always said that the devil is in the detail. And,
Absolutely.
and you're a master of it. And how you've kind of
Hi, so sweet.
you've been that person. Come on, it's been such a delight to
Amazing.
work with you. You've taken
The
us
thing is,
through
I
your
am
design.
so shy of compliments that I get so nervous that right now complimenting me, I can't stop smiling because I'm not used to all
Guys,
of this.
we're on live. Who all want me to add you guys? Like everybody who's ready to compliment him, I'll add you right away. We need to
No way,
see
please don't do
live.
this. It's too much. It's too much for me to handle. Okay, so
Come
coming
on.
back to the prints, see,
Yeah.
definitely, our own label has been believing in this logic of taking a classic silhouette and giving it a modern twist. So for us, we have always been very comfortable revisiting the past and reinventing it for the future. Polka dots, though, it's a very common and a very integral part of fashion in general. We wanted to create something which has more value to it. So when we ideated the polka dot, we wanted to add some more element to it, which could also be carried forward into different elements and details. So if you see the particular polka dot, we converted the same thing into a customized button, which can also be used differently. So even we have not only thought of a print, but we've also thought how can we apply this print in other avenues of design fashion. That's where the buttons are something which I am so proud of. And thank you so much for doing that for me, because I think the button speaks so much, and it is just not a regular button. It in itself is a statement button. So even if you see the plain, the simpler outfits with no print involved with it, the only hero product in the whole thing are those buttons, and it's standing out and giving such a great personality to the entire garment. So we have taken not only the print element, but also incorporated into different elements of design. Even when you see the separates, you can deconstruct it, wear it wherever you want, however you want. Even if you take a khaki trouser, it's a staple in any woman or a man's wardrobe. we giving the audience the liberty to style it the way they want to style it. So this whole collection can be like taken apart and put back in your own way, in your own narration. That is something which we really wanted to do, and I think we have achieved it slowly somewhere.
Of course, we've been there. We've hit the bullseye. Why to say
Yeah,
somewhere?
I'm so happy to say that.
That's true, by the way. Also,
Yes, I
Nikhil,
know.
I wanted to ask you, like, it's always been luxury for you. So,
Yes.
as a designer, when you decided to, like, obviously for me, I've always felt, even in the luxury space, you weren't somebody who could intimidate people. You always had that approachability vibe to yourself. But when you decided to actually partner with a brand who believes in approachability and quality as the fundamental, what was
Yeah,
your thought about it? What were your own inhibitions that, what, I'm so much into luxury, am I going to be
yeah,
diluting myself? So please
very
take us
true.
through that process. What got you to think, okay, I should be working with Crimson Cloud?
Definitely. See, I have not studied fashion. Fashion to me was a very instinct based decision to shift and start my career in fashion. So for me, every day is a learning experience. Even in my own work, I still don't know the technical terms, a lot of technical terms, a lot of ways to achieve a particular design. That's why I have a set of people who help me guide me through it. With these collaborations that's coming up, like Crimson Club and other collaborations that we're doing, they give us the platform to reach a larger audience. Like Crimson Club, to my knowledge, has 4,000 selling points. That's a huge marketplace to
And we
like,
have digital space, which is
and
like
and your
the
own space.
entire country.
Exactly. So you are available everywhere at any given point of time to any kind of audience, maybe metro, second tier city, third tier city. That reach for an individual label is very difficult. A lot of people may not relate to the designs we do. A lot of people, you may think I'm not intimidating, but a lot of people think our designs are quite intimidating. So we understand that. But with these collaborations as well, we can learn how to reach a larger audience, can learn how to get away from that comfort zone of niche luxury and get into high street breadth and mass production range. So for me, I took this up nothing but a learning experience because I wanted to understand how this works. I wanted to and why not? I want everyone to wear our clothes. I want everyone to represent India in the right format. And I want
Wow.
people to support and encourage younger identity, which is unique and which has been visible globally. That's the whole idea.
I think that's a fabulous approach. Also, Nikhil, when we talk about, like, now that you've entered the business side of it, of
Yeah.
not doing made to measure, I'm sure
Yes.
you might, when you made this entire collection, you might have had a target audience in your mind. When you
Absolutely.
thought, okay, who is the girl, or who's the guy, or who's the young
True.
woman, or who's the young man? Obviously,
True.
other than yourself, because you are
Yeah.
amazing. What
True.
what did you think about it? Who did you think was in your mind when you were designing
You need to
outfit?
give me a second. I have a crow coming here and just unnecessarily just give me a second. I'm coming
See, the
back.
crow is also fanboying you right now.
Okay. So yeah, I'm back. And the question here, see, the target audience, we knew one thing when we started is we need to attract the youth. We need to attract people who are the next generation who will understand the importance of investment clothing, of how you can buy a 4,000 rupee outfit today, but wear it for 15 times, 20 times, and give it your own twist and turn. So we wanted to bridge the gap. This collection is predominantly very, very youthful. Said that there are pieces who could be worn trans age group, but this particular collection is only targeted to the upcoming new generation who wants to explore themselves, who want to explain themselves through their personal style. So that's what the whole logic was. To me, my target audience is you. You are my target audience because you are the millennial girl.
Yes.
You are well traveled, you're well educated, you
Oh,
understand the importance of luxury, you understand the importance of high street, you understand the importance of daily wear. So talking to you, I realized that you would be the ideal woman who we would like to dress in this particular collection. So in a way, you are our muse, and this whole collection is an ode
thank
to you. So
you.
enjoy it.
So, guys, now you know this collection has been designed by two very self-loving people, basically, the designer and obviously the brand. So, we're just trying to,
Oh,
we're
why
not
not?
self-obsessed. We just love ourselves. So, guys, take pride in
Absolutely.
yourself. Start wearing the stuff and start loving yourself. That's what you're trying to say, right? That be stylish and be more
Absolutely.
self-loving. Very humble people,
And
you know.
don't care what the world says. You live it for yourself. You just express yourself the best way you can, and that's what we are doing, and we encourage the whole world to do so.
Also, there's been great imagery, by the way. You know, people have been gushing over the entire campaign that we have shot, the pictures,
Thank
the
you.
video. Please take us through that. Please tell us how, what all things, like, let the world know how you started this and how we
Well,
guys.
logistically, you and I know what a nightmare it was because we
Yes.
did the campaign when the globally we were in the lockdown. So organizing the campaign shoot and traveling to the Run of Kutch, who has been so kind to us to host us for this campaign, was beautiful. I remember we had planned this whole thing during the run itself, and we had planned it during a full moon night specifically to like fit the whole DNA of the campaign. The experience was out of this world. It was so beautiful and so otherworldly that the whole collection made a lot of sense to shoot in a place that looked like the moon crater. And that's when we thought of Run of Kutch would be the great canvas and the great background for this. Though this is a super commercial brand, the imagery we have tried to go tad bit editorial to create a new DNA, a new vibe, and to connect with today's audience. So definitely imagery was a big requirement for this particular collaboration because it's so hectic. Unless it's not on a human body, the audience may not have understood how it looks, how it walks, how it flows, how it's in a movement. So definitely imagery was the prime focus, but also the film, which has Abhishek and Ishan have outdone themselves for it. The film also tells the
Yes.
whole story beautifully, even the editing, the flow, everything that they have done, it has a story which even a layperson like my dad or mom who don't understand fashion could see the video and
Yeah.
understand what we're doing. And that's the end result, right? We need everyone to understand our story. And I think that was done beautifully by the campaign and the video both. It's a team effort, so we cannot, and no one can take a credit all by themselves, because if they were not, these talented people were not surrounding us, we would have not achieved this particular place. So a big thank you to the entire team who helped us navigate this through the whole campaign through.
Absolutely, guys. I mean, it's been a phenomenal journey, and I think, Nikhil, guys, I have to tell you something. If you think that people come with a sense of entitlement, you should have seen Nikhil work on that entire campaign. This
Oh dear
entire
God.
video, the way he was directing it, guys. I mean, I can tell you, he is an institution in itself, not just because of the things that he designs on paper, but the way he looks at design as an aesthetic altogether. Please
Ishta,
correct
that's
me if I'm
so
wrong on.
sweet. Yeah, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. Yeah,
Come on, guys. I mean,
it's
listen.
just it's just
Since
so
since
motivating. It's so
since you
motivating.
celebrate 10 years of Nikhil Thampi label, you've been here for a
Oh
decade.
yeah,
People come and
yeah,
people go. So
yes.
I need to know, how special was it for you? How does it feel now? I think it's the first collaboration of this, or is it
This
the
this
second
was the
one?
second. This is my second
Second one.
collaboration.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah.
So
We missed it.
the inception of the brand was an overnight decision, an overnight emotional decision, where me and one of my closest friends called Vidhi, who's still with us, he was actually my boss at work. So we both started the label out of mere confusion of what's going to happen in future. So we,
Hmm.
so we both started the label together, and none of us expected the career graph to ascend. And none of us, we were not sure. We were like, okay, it's just a project. Let's just dip our feet in it, test the market, see what happens. If nothing, we always have a safety net, a family business to fall back on. Luckily, we debuted and it just took off. And we have not looked back even a single day, regretting the idea of shifting from a family business into starting your own company, running into an industry where you have no knowledge about whatsoever, purely on instinct. And I need to thank my team for this particular success, because without them, I would have not been anywhere. Not only me, not only Vidhi, more than anyone else, our team of karigars, our team of tailors, our team of master,
Yeah.
who has been more than family to me. I've cried in front of them. I've broken down emotionally. They have done a magic wand and turned out looks in 12 hours, 17 hours, which is practically impossible to do. So I can't take this credit at all. Yes, I need to only live up to the expectation of the next 10, 15 years and do projects like yours that can set a legacy for us. That's what our aim is right now. We turned 10 last year actually, but because of pandemic and because we were in lockdown, we could not celebrate it. So we decided to do 10 interesting collaborations. So we did Nykaa first. You're launching second. Though we shot yours first, but we launched it now.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, yours was first. So we started our celebration with Crimson Club. So it's going to be itched and in our souls for the rest of our lives. So thank you so much for all of that. And yes, it's just started. There's a lot more coming, and interacting and working with people like you has only given us confidence to go ahead.
It's been an absolute pleasure, yeah, working with you. Two more things I have.
Sure, go
when
for it.
people have been looking at the collection, everyone's like, "Oh God," like for the layman consumer, they don't know how the fabrics are, how would they feel, how would they fall on their body, and people obviously have this thing that Nikhil's clothes are meant for very fit bodies, they're meant for models. So I think with this collection, you really wanted to debunk this myth. So why don't you kind of let all our live viewers
See,
that.
for this, for sure, is we are doing varied range of sizes, which is going to cater to all body types. Definitely, more than the clothes, it's about you, how you feel in them. So you need to experiment. You need to push yourself and give this collection a try for us to convince you to change your mindset. That is one. Following the very sustainable work ethic. And this one thing I need to thank Crimson Club to agree and practice with us for the first time is the fact that this 30-piece collection is going to be divided in different capsules, going to be dropped every second month for us to keep this one particular collection relevant for the entire year, because that's something which we want to consciously practice, is not just overproduce for the heck of it, to do it with a conscious backing. We do it with a conscious thought process and to contribute back to saving the earth, because fashion to an extent is one of the largest pollutants that we all know. So it is our way of trying to reduce it and practice more ethical ethics to work around fashion.
Absolutely. And I think a lot of guys have been asking here as to when can we order and stuff like that. So do you have anything to say about it?
Keep logging on every week. You'll find something new and something exciting to like buy every week. So why splurge once when you can splurge every week? So just click on it, visit the website every week to see new products, new ranges, and we are sure you won't be disappointed.
Awesome. Guys, I think Nikhil has literally taken you through his entire design journey, and I think I've picked his brain way too much and I've taken more than the time. He's like, Cheshta, I'm done with your collaboration. Just spare the horror.
Not at all.
I don't.
You are family. You're family. You're most welcome to trouble me anytime. But I need a holiday right now. I'm so exhausted, Cheshta. I need a holiday so badly.
We need a holiday so that we can wear all these clothes, right?
Also true. Also very true. But thank you, Cheshta, and thank you the entire team for being a dream to work with. We have done a lot of collaborations, but for me and my team, you guys, the respect you guys have given us is out of this world, and we really thank you, and we hope that this association continues for a very long time.
Thank you so much, Nikhil. It's been a pleasure, an honor, a delight to work with you, believe me. I mean,
thank you.
I think I met you from a more collaborative perspective, and genuinely I found a fam in you. And I look forward to, we really look forward to collaborating with you in more seasons. So guys, yes, all the brands out there, don't try to poach. Okay, don't be a copycat.
No, you will always top the list. You're a little priority list for us, so don't worry. But we would love to. We would love to. Thank you so much.
It's really been a learning experience for us as well. And thanks a lot for bringing in so much of Lux in our little, humble line of business here. And I really look forward to pitching this entire collection out to people.
You're just being modest. I have worn the other collections of Crimson Club and it is phenomenal. The finish, the fabric is brilliant. So you don't need me. In fact, I needed you to an extent.
I think we needed you a lot, and that speaks for itself, because you can see the way we've kind of transformed the whole website. Because believe me, it is really about Nikhil Thampi as a label, as a design, as an attitude. I think that's what you are. You've always been about.
That is amazing.
So yeah.
Thank you so much, and
thank you so much for doing this.
Looking forward. Coming to Delhi soon, and let's party then. With these
yes, please. Of course.
Thank you, sweetheart. Speak very soon. Bye bye. Thank you everyone for logging in. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yes. Bye.